Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will try to germinate this chili pepper that you have used on your table and in cooking. Let's see if this pepper, which has been ground together with its seed, will really germinate. For this process, I will use container with a depth of 3 to 4 fingers. Make sure that the container we will use has a lid. Thanks to this lid, it retains soil moisture. Make holes on it so that the fresh air can enter. Otherwise, mold will occur in the soil. To open these holes, a screwdriver that you heat on the stove will do the job. Now, let's prepare our germination soil. There is peat soil used for potted flowers in our germination soil, and a small amount of garden soil. We mix perlite into this to both retain its moisture and support the soil in terms of minerals. We also add vermiculite to the soil in order for our peppers to germinate to have strong roots. You can get these products from the sapling selling places or the internet. Mix the soil well. Now we add the soil that you have mixtured to half of the container where you will germinate. If you have noticed, I have not drilled holes under the container, which is not necessary. As you will see in a moment, we will use a small amount of water when moisturizing the soil. We will not add too much water, otherwise it would flow through the drain holes and we don't want it. Wet the soil a little. This water that we use when soaking is an onion peel liquid fertilizer, the preparation of which I described in my previous videos. It accelerates germination. You can access that video from above and from the link I will add to the explanations. This is the pepper that we will use for germination. I bought this pepper from Gallipoli, a delicious pepper. Now I'm sprinkling the pepper flakes that have been ground with the seeds on top of the soil that we soaked. Cover the top of the chili flakes again with the same soil so that it is about a finger thick. When you add the first soil halfway up the container and the second soil the thickness of a finger, you leave a gap in the container where the seeds will go up when they germinate. Thanks to this gap, when the sprout starts to grow, they will not get to the lid. Now again, soak it well with the same onion juice liquid fertilizer. Make sure that the part of the soil up to the seeds is completely soaked. Germination will only happen with this transferred water. We don't need any more water. Close the lid and write the contents of the seed on the top of the lid so that it doesn't mix with the other seeds. You need to provide the water, air and temperature needed for germination. Put it on top of the radiator that is not too hot to ensure a temperature of 20 to 22 degrees. Since we have ensured air circulation thanks to water and holes, now we have to wait for germination. When we check it after 4 days, we can see that germination has started. Since some seeds were seriously damaged while being ground, those that were not damaged managed to germinate. Normally, pepper seeds germinate within a week. Germination occurred faster thanks to this soil mixture and liquid fertilizer. We don't need to close the lid after this. We will spray water time to time so that the soil does not dry out. After a week, they begin to show themselves truly. Seeds that do not need light during germination need light when they become sprouts, so put them in a place where they can get plenty of light so that the peppers do not unnecessarily lengthen their length to reach the light and do not become weak. When they bloom out their third leaves, we will start the surprise process. How to perform this surprise process? After the leaves bloom out, soak the soil so that the roots of the seedlings located in the same vial are separated from each other comfortably. Then, remove the seedlings with the help of a spoon. You will see that it is easily separated from one of them, even with one hand. If you do this process without wetting the soil, the capillary roots will be damaged and it will slow down the development of the seedlings. Then, transfer each of them to separate containers and water them. Let these containers have holes. We don't want there to be a water in the container this time. Seedlings will continue their development in these containers until they are transferred to the garden or pot. The same process applies to tomato seedlings. You should do the surprise process after the third leaves bloom out. If you have dropped more than one seed on each of the vials while germinating, do surprise process. If the roots get tangled together, it will be difficult to separate them later. If a single seed has been planted in each of them and you have used high quality soil mixture as I described in the germination, there is no need for a surprise process. If the soil mixture you will use in the container where they will continue their development is peat soil, perlite and coconut peat, their development will be better. Root development will be better if you sprinkle cinnamon powder on the roots when transferring the seedling to a new container. I have also tried this process on different seedlings. Cinnamon powder supports root development due to its antioxidant properties. Give live water with onion juice liquid fertilizer and put it in a place with plenty of sun. I will also share the results in the video in future. We have come to the end of another video. Share this video so that everyone can see it and comment on it. At least write a feedback, such as simple thank you or a suggestion. If you liked the video, please remember to click the like. If you have just come to my channel, subscribe and activate the bell. See you in my next videos.